Next game we're gonna preview another AFC North team. Ravens were at home against the Buccaneers. This game was another game that came down to I think a very controversial play. Um, there was two points in the game where Tampa Bay was playing them pretty even. Then right with about 4 minutes left in the first half, Tampa Bay safety Cody Graham went down, and like a smart team, the Ravens took advantage of that. Next play, they hit Ty Heap. When they had the backup safety in, Ty Heap, scored a 30-yard touchdown pass, and then there was a turnover right after that, and then the very next play, there was a very controversial pass interference call, which I thought was horrible, and that set up the Ravens' next touchdown, and pretty much that was the difference in the game, because they didn't even score after that. The Ravens didn't even score after that. And that's the makings of a young team with Tampa Bay. You can't let those things get in the way, and that's pretty much what happened.
Well, they lost because the dude dropped that pass.
Who's that?
I forgot his name. The receiver, the ball hit his head. He was wide open for a touchdown.
Oh, you talking about in the fourth quarter?
I can't remember when it was, but.
In other words, the Ravens wouldn't even got those points. It wasn't for that pass interference. It was like 3rd and 20 when that play. They weren't even in field goal range.
Yeah.
And that was like a 40-yard penalty.
He did a Stevie Johnson.
Well, the funny thing, the thing I find funny is Ray Lewis. It seems to be the one that's always complaining about the Ravens getting screwed.
Yeah. Well,
and
they honestly do get screwed most times, but this time
it worked out.
It worked out in their favor. Yeah.
That's just funny.
It does seem like they always get screwed, but it worked out in their favor. But the other thing that came out of this game, we were talking about Tampa. I don't think nobody thought they was for real. As you can see,
I still think they don't. I still don't.
Well, as you can see in the picks, this is two teams at the same records, and everybody picked Baltimore.
Yeah.
So
I'm still not sold on them. I think they'll probably finish 7-9.
It's a possibility because they have yet to beat a team with a winning record yet, kind of like the Miami Heat. But I just want to get your thoughts, about the Ravens. You don't do Pittsburgh, and you go, what about the Ravens?
I mean, I like them more than I like the Steelers, but I still got a question about the secondary. I still don't think their defense is as good as it's been in the past, and primarily the secondary. But I mean, offense is definitely better than it's been in the past.
Actually, surprising me. Their secondary on paper doesn't look good, but their front seven hasn't been playing that well. I mean, they've given up like 3 100-yard rushes this year, which is surprising to me. I mean, actually, secondary hasn't been playing that bad. It's just on paper they don't look great, but they haven't really been playing that bad. Next game is Giants at home against Jacksonville. The Jaguars pretty much dominated this game throughout. They had a 17-6 lead at half, and then a 21-9 lead going into the 20-9 lead going into the fourth, and then all of a sudden they just fell apart. I don't know what happened. I didn't really see this game, but we know Maurice Jones-Drew kind of threw his coaches under the bus after this game. He questioned why they stopped using the game plan when the game plan was working. So I'm assuming they stopped giving him the ball. That's pretty much what happened.
I didn't see this game either, but I picked the Giants because it's like this year the whole AFC South is kind of inconsistent, but especially Jacksonville, they don't really seem like the team that could string a number of wins. You know what I'm saying?
They should call it division, the inconsistent division, because with them in Houston, them the two most high teams in the world.
Well, in that case, I guess Houston probably win the division. It's a perfect setup for them.
Indianapolis still gonna win that division, dude.
It's about something, yeah.
Indianapolis still gonna win that division. Tennessee's done.
Yeah, Tennessee's definitely done.
You're on a game out, but Indianapolis still gonna win that division.
I don't know. I'd be worried if I was Indy, especially with their offensive line situations.
Well, they got problems, but they got enough problems to win that division. I don't think they got enough to go on further, but to win that division, they'll still be fine. But back to the Giants, though. We already talked about Eli now. He I don't know. We talk about how Tom Brady and Peyton seem to, Phillip Rivers for that matter, no matter who is that receiver, they seem to still make it work. But I don't see that out of Eli though, because they were missing 2 receivers this game, and ever since Steve Smith went down, he just hasn't been the same.
Just not as good.
You say he's not as good as those three.
Yeah, he's just
I
not.
mean, what is it? The reason those three are just some above everybody else? Is it the system or what?
They're just so much more smarter. I mean, Eli Manning. I mean, he's not as smart as his brother. And, I mean, he's got more. I think he's got more physical ability, but he's kind of got a little bit of Derek Anderson in him.
I don't know if I go that far.
I mean, I'm saying,
Wouldn't go that far.
okay. I mean, it's like you know, his IQ's a little, you know, his IQ's a little less than Peyton Manning's right now, and Phillip Rivers. I just think that's the difference. He just can't make reads as quick.
All right. So speaking of Manning's, the last game we do on San Diego at Indy, the Chargers just seem to have the coach number. I didn't realize that going into this game it was that bad. I mean, I knew they won the last few, but I didn't realize it was bad as it was. Or I'd probably picked San Diego if I picked Indianapolis. And actually, only 4 people picked the Chargers.
Yeah, I was one of them.
Yeah, you and your cousin. But anyway, what is it? What is it? The reason Chargers seem to have Peyton Manning's number? Well, I mean, they had Stephen Cooper on 1st and 10 today. He talked about how he has kind of picked up on some of the cadences and some of the audibles. But
That's partially it.
But what is the reason why the Chargers have so much success against Peyton Manning?
They got more talent, and plus, Phillip Rivers might actually be better at it than Peyton Manning.
Well, Phillip Rivers didn't do jack this game. He
he
won on defense.
He even got a touchdown.
Well,
Like,
I'm talking about the defense, the way they give Peyton Manning. He's thrown like against the Chargers. I forgot what he said. But he's only got like 4 touchdowns and like 10 interceptions the last 4 games. I'm talking about against their defense. I ain't even talking about offense. What is it the Chargers defense is doing to him?
I don't think it's so much to him, but to the receivers. Like, it was just crazy. It's like Reggie Wayne was dropping a whole bunch of passes. It's like all the receivers were dropping passes. Tammy, the backup tight end, seemed to be making a lot of plays. But the one thing that I saw, and I think it's just the defense being physical, but the one thing I saw, there's a missed pass interference call.
Oh yeah,
Reggie Wayne, got pushed.
Yeah. Push, that guy get drugged out.
Or drugged out, yeah. And what's his name? Weddle got the interception, ran it back.
For that too. But I mean, those are things as a good team you got to be able to overcome those. And after that, it seemed like Indianapolis just fell apart.
Yeah.
But the other thing, like you mentioned earlier, Indianapolis offensive line right now is just not playing like it used to, and they were getting a lot of pressure on Peyton.
Either older, just don't have the talent no more.
Yeah, I think their right guard is hurt because they had a guy tackle playing guard in that game.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know if he got hurt if that was a strategic move. But the other thing is, like we talked about earlier, their running game.
They don't have one.
Joseph will die out. The other thing is with Donald Brown in there, he doesn't pick up the blitz as well either.
Right.
As a die or Mike Hart for that matter. That's the one thing they looked about Mike Hart. Mike Hart's pretty good at picking up blitzes.
Yeah.
So I think that's also another factor. And then all these receivers being out, they just haven't gotten their timing down either. I mean, Peyton is great, but you still need to have that practice.
Yeah.
And he talks about that too. Well, those are all the games for this week. We're going to talk about a few of. Should we do the key games for next week, or should we do the stuff around the league first? I think we should do stuff around the league first.
Yeah, we can do stuff around the league.
All right. Of course, we all know one of the games that we didn't talk about was Texans and Titans.
Yeah.
And,
Don't nobody care about the game.
Well, I'm not talking about the game. I'm just talking about the fight. We all
Ding,
talking
ding,
about the
ding.
fight. I guess we get you guys thoughts about that. We all know Courtney Filligan has that reputation of just trying to get up people's skin. He's kind of like a Dennis Rodman type. I guess you could compare him to Dennis Rodman type. And he pretty much got his ass beat. And pretty much everybody was clapping and saying he deserved it. I mean, all the NFL players was like, yeah, I heard other NFL players were tweeting like, hell yeah, and all kind of stuff about it. So I mean, just want to get you guys' thoughts about it.
It's just surprising about the the fines that they had. They were both fined $25,000 each and didn't even get suspended for a game. It's like,
You thought they should got suspended?
well, yeah, I mean they both threw punches. Andre Johnson, I mean when they landed, But it's like, I mean, Ocho Cinco, he got fined $30,000 for wearing the sombrero.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You know, they got fined 25,000.
Yeah.
I think.
I think this shit got fined more, but I don't know if this shit got suspended.
And you gotta draw the line somewhere. I mean, you can't just, you
Right, yeah,
rip their
'cause
helmets off and then punch them in the face. I mean,
Yeah,
if you can't get suspended for that, what you gonna get suspended for?
That's true.
Yeah, because the league office is very hypocritical about different things.
I
And
think
they're
they
not
wanted-
consistent.
They wanted to see Cortland Finnegan get his ass whooped too. That's why they only signed him fined him for 25.
Come on, Sean. This is a family show.
Well,
He just said ass.
the other thing too, I think you gotta think about is the Texas played Thursday night,
Right.
and
Yeah.
they probably want Andre Johnson on the
You
field for that
play,
game.
yeah, of course.
Um,
On the NFL
and
Network.
you can't suspend one, not suspend the other one.
Right.
So I think that may be a factor. Also, but somebody I don't know who it was on First 10 made a good point. I thought it was a good point. They play each other again in like 2 weeks. This is they should just have them suspend them for that game, so they don't have the same incident happen again. Just for that game.
Why? I want to see
Hey.
him fight again.
You
Why
know?
would you do that? That's
Yeah.
defeat the purpose of watching.
This ain't hockey though.
Hey,
Why
you
not?
know what? Someone on the road was talking about Andre Johnson should have put him in a rear naked choke like MMA.
That's what I thought he was about to do at first.
Yeah.
All right, I'm